Hey yo, it's Tay2 Customs. What are you lot saying? I'm recently back from a holiday, I'm feeling good, and I'm hitting you guys with another video. While I was away, I had a lot of time to think, and I've got so much to give thanks for. The fact that I'm here, alive, in good health, and the fact that I can share my creations and passions with you guys. But enough talk, let's get right into the video. But first things first, prep work. We start by using acetone to prep the leather, a plastic bag to tape off the sock liner, and using masking tape to tape off the soles. And now that we're set up, we're good to go. Right, I've got a plan. I don't want to keep the Nike Swoosh standard. I'm going to use assortments of paints, blue, metallic, silver and black, and try to colour match or come with a colour that would suit the material. We're gonna make some paint, we're gonna make some paint, we're gonna mix it, we're gonna mix it. If you want me to make an EP, drop it down in the comments. So now we've got the paint sorted, let's get a design to make it pop. I've been feeling to do a roll pattern on the Nike Swoosh, so I found a design that I liked and ran it through the Cricut design space. But guys, let me talk to you for a minute. So today's lace up is that the right path isn't always the easiest one. You see, I can't think of one singular person that actively chooses the hardest path 100% of the time. But the thing is, the right path isn't always easiest. The right path requires you to make sacrifices in order to get to where you need to be. So guys, take some time and reflect on the choice that you're about to make, and condition your mind to not always look for the easiest path, but to always find the right path. And I guarantee you will develop as a person going down the path that's meant for you. Nice. So the Cricut Maker has done its thing. Now it's time to get the design laid down on the Nike Swoosh. But where did I put my transfer tape? Now that the vinyl is laid down and sitting right, we have to dilute the paint that we mixed earlier with a little bit of toothing so that we can run it through the airbrush. Usually I would say that we need a halfway colour to use as a base coat, but because of the size of the surface that we're working with, there's no need for a base coat. So let's lay down some paint. As always, low and slow is the best way forward. Regardless of the surface size, I'm taking my time to build up these layers. This will result in a much richer colour. If you're enjoying the content, feel free to follow me, like and subscribe. Let's get back to the video. At the last minute, I wanted to add a bit of detail just to match the roll theme we had going on here. So I got a vinyl in the shape of a crown, but instead of using the airbrush, I'm gonna use a paintbrush to lay down the paint. This completely eliminates the risk of overspray on the sock liner. Sweet! The paint is sitting correctly just like it's supposed to. There's no patches, I didn't miss any spots, and no drip marks. Perfect. And now the paint is looking good, we can remove all of that taping. Now that all the taping is off, the shoe is looking really good. However, I was rushing. I didn't add enough heat to the vinyl, so there was a bit of lifting. So I'm gonna go back over the design with a detailing brush just to sharpen things up. Because I messed up, guys, I did this thing off camera, but now the shoes are looking the way they're supposed to. But after all that hard work, I'm gonna cut off the Nike swoosh. Don't worry, I haven't lost my mind. It's just an essential step for what we're about to do. Now that we've removed the Nike swoosh, there's a few frays that we need to sort out. So I'm gonna grab the nail clipper and just pluck them out. And just so we have a clean surface to work with, I'm gonna hit the whole thing with a little bit of acetone. Now, as I said, I wanted to try something new. So we're gonna wrap the whole thing in a royal blue velvet material. And to do this, I need to make a cutout of the shoe, which sadly means a whole load of taping. To finish making the cutout, all I need to do is draw and cut a line down the middle of the shoe to make two separate cutouts for each side, and then carefully remove all the taping at once in one piece. Cutouts finished, time to lay them down on the material. this is where I make my first major error with choosing the easiest path. I was so excited to get going, I didn't even think of the materials I would need to cut the material, or the proper method to adhering it to the shoe. So the first attempt flopped. Guys, take this as a lesson. Always do your research and never go diving headfirst into anything. Be prepared, because I wasn't. Right, I'm holding my L. So after doing some YouTube research, I had to do some Amazon shopping. And here's what I got. Professional grade fabric scissors, professional grade fabric cutter, a self-healing cutting mat, and some fabric weights. So now I have the proper tools. Let's do this thing again. One thing I found with my first attempt is that the material wasn't sticking down even with the correct glue. But one thing I discovered is I had to apply heat to make the glue tacky before I laid down the material. And trust me, this worked a treat. Also, a little glue goes a long way, and in the beginning I used a bit too much. There's no need to overuse the E6000, it will do its job. Right side done, looking good. A few seat marks, but we'll sort that out later. On to the left side. Guys, I cannot stress enough. Label your cutouts. It will save you a lot of time. Trust me. Sweet. The materials adhered properly. Now it's time to cut and install the material for the tongue. Now that all the material is installed, we have so much excess I could cry grown man tears. So let me take some time to trim off the material that I don't need to make the shoe look exactly the way I want it. Calm. The excess is trimmed off, it's looking good. Now it's time to sort out the holes for the laces. And here we go again. I'm looking for the easiest path, not the right path. And I mess up to the point of where some of the material actually came off. So I patched it up, went back on Amazon and bought a leather hole cutter an eyelet press, and an assortment of different eyelets. Right, now I have the correct tools for the second time now. Let's do this thing properly. And now that I've done things properly, the holes for the laces look so much better than originally planned, being honest. Material laid down? Check. Eyelets cut and crimped? Check. Now time to re-stick the Nike swoosh. Learning the lessons I've learnt with the material, I lay down a thin layer of glue, apply heat to make the glue tacky, and firmly press for a strong hold. And just like that, the swooshes are sorted, and not far off now. All we have to do is throw on some laces, and just like that, we're done. It seems like I'm always learning lessons with these projects as of late, but from now on, I'm choosing the best path, not the easiest. If you're ready, then I'm ready. I'm Tattoo Customs, and this is what I do, and the crepe will drop. I'm hitting you guys with the Air Force One Feeling Roll Customs, an Air Force One with a roll print swoosh, crown emblem on the back tabs, wrapped in a buttery smooth royal blue velvet fabric material, and white eyelets to complete the look. Man, this crepe turned out so much better than I expected, especially with all the self-inflicted setbacks. I've learned so much along the way. If you've enjoyed today's video, feel free to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff, because I've got a lot more bangers coming up. Tattoo Customs signing out. Listen, God bless, and remember to always walk in your creativity. Peace.